So I've been collecting bottles over the last few weeks, and I really want to try my hand at bottle cutting. Now on YouTube there's a lot of different methods of cutting bottles, and I looked at them all, and I even tried to build one of my own jigs, but I didn't really have very good success. So I thought, just screw it. Let me just buy a kit or a jig, a commercial jig, and see how that works. So I went onto Amazon and I found Ephrem's bottle cutting kit, and it seemed to have pretty good reviews, so I went ahead and purchased that. So I thought we would go ahead and unbox this and see what comes inside and then give it a try. Open her up, and right off the top looks like we have some instructions, so those will be handy. What do we got here? We got a package here, and also, oh, it looks like the introduction to bottle cutting. Looks like it might be some kind of additional manual and some tips. So it's like a little book, so that's kind of cool. Let's put that aside and let's see what the kit itself looks like. It looks like that is our bottle cutting jig itself. Looks like these are just simple little nylon rollers. Right here is the bottle cutter. Looks like we got a bag full of supplies. So it looks like we got a candle. From what I read, the candle method doesn't really work all that well, but we'll give it a try. And it looks like we got some sandpaper. Looks like it's just one strip of sandpaper, but that's to sand the lip of the bottle so you don't cut yourself. And it looks like it's just 80 grit sandpaper. And then it looks like we have some grit here. Looks like some sort of sanding grit, and it looks like it's just kind of a metal alloy of some sort. And I guess the instructions will kind of tell us a little bit more about what that is involved. But really what I bought it for was this kit here. And it looks like it just kind of, a bottle will just sit right in here, and you press down, give it a twist, and score it, and that's how that will work. So we'll go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see how it works. We take a bottle, we put it up against this bag here, and we'll just kind of let it sit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it. The way the instructions made it sound, the lighter the score, the cleaner the break. Just a little bit of pressure. When we hear that double crunch, that means when we got around to the beginning. We only want to do one pass, and that's it. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but we have a nice score that goes completely around the end of the bottle. So we'll put this aside, and then let's get our candle going. Go ahead and light our candle. And then we also have a little bowl of ice over here. We want some ice cubes, and then also what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a napkin, and I'm going to fold this napkin over because I need some way of holding onto the ice cube to make it easier to hold onto the ice cube. And I found that the napkin kind of makes things a little bit easier. Now for our bottle, we want the tip of the flame to just barely kiss the score mark. And we'll rotate it slowly first. Maybe about 3 or 4 rotations, and then we'll speed up the rotation to make sure that we got a uniform heat. While it's still hot, I'm going to grab the ice cube and rub it along the score line. Give it a little bit of a flex. It's not giving yet, so let's go ahead and do that again. So just right at the tip of the flame, continue rotating. Got a little bit of a crack there. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a flex, and just like that, it pops off. A little bit of a lip there still. Luckily we have a lot of other bottles, so let's try another one. Give it a little flex. Well, give it a flex. Not quite. I heard a little bit of a crack. Yep, heard the crack. Let's give it a little bit of a flex. Just like that. And look at that. That is a perfect edge. Yeah, that turned out really nice. Nice and even. So really the secret is if you show just the faintest bit of a line during your cut, you're going to have a nice clean break. Putting a little bit of extra muscle into it is not worth it, and in fact creates not very good results. Let's go ahead and sand the lip with the sandpaper that they provided. We're going to rough the inside, try to knock off those edges. And I think it would be a really good idea to be wearing a dust mask. Go ahead and knock down these edges. Now if you're going to make this into a drinking glass, you probably want to spend a little bit more time rounding these corners. But this is actually feeling pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so now we have this powder, and what we could do is just sprinkle a little bit of this powder onto a flat surface like a piece of glass. I'm using a tile here. Something that's disposable because it is going to scratch it up quite a bit. And then we're going to dip the mouth of our bottle into some water. And we're going to kind of move this around. And what we're going to do is try to make a bit of a slurry. In fact, let's put a little bit of water. There we go. What we're trying to do is create a slurry. We're looking for kind of a uniform frosting of the glass, and that's actually looking pretty good. So we'll go ahead and touch it up a little bit. Just make sure that there's no sharp edges on the inside or outside. So that grit works pretty good at flattening the top of the bottle, and it's a little bit messy, but it's not terrible. I think sandpaper works just as well. This does give it a little bit more of a final edge. You'll probably definitely want to use the grit if you're making drinking glasses, and you'll want to spend a little bit of time making sure that those lips are nice and round. I was able to do a number of these. I've done about 4 really successful cuts, and even one where I did a liquor bottle. I haven't done any wine bottles yet, but I'm very happy with the way it works, and I got clean breaks on all of them. The candle method actually worked a little bit better than I was expecting, so that's a nice surprise. So all in all, I'm really happy with my purchase. The Ephrem's bottle cutting kit, I think it was like 30 bucks. I put a link to that, the kit below in the description. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, be sure to hit the like button and check out some of my other videos too. And if you like what you see, I would love to have you as a subscriber. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, so go ahead and check those out. I'll put links in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.